Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file new version of Form I-131, which is application for travel documents. This new version will expire on the February 28, 2027. This form just released on April 2024. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process. If you watch my videos very carefully, you will make your immigration journey less stressful. First of all, I am not an attorney. I'm here to help you based on the experience I have with this form and also based on the instruction that comes with it. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. So we're gonna the first part right here is for USCIS use only. Do not touch it. And the part beside it right here is for an attorney or representative if you used any. So for us, we're gonna apply this form by ourselves. So we're gonna start where it says start here. Type or print in a black ink. You can do both. You can type and then you can add something with the black ink, but do not correct anything that's already typed. That's my advice. So let's go to part one. Information about you means the person filing this form. So this form is, in my case, this is for my spouse. She came to United States as a K3 visa, and she's doing adjustment of status, and she want to go back home to visit her grandpa, which is he's very very sick, and she want to go to visit for 2 weeks. So we're gonna go through that during this video. So family name, it's Baker. Given name is Bushra, and middle name is Inay. Physical address, this is a United States address. This is basically the petition address of our spouse. It's Baker Bushra. Street number and name is 10 Robert Run. City or town, Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46254. The country will be populated here automatically once you select the state, is USA. Other information, alien registration number, A number. Check your I-797 approval notice, which is that you have when your petition was approved. You will have this A number. I'm going to put 111 just for learning purposes. I'm going to show it to you right here as well. It's right here. So you can see it right here for applicant. So now let's go to number 4. Country of birth is Morocco. Country of citizenship is Morocco. Class of admission is K3. She is a female. Date of birth is January the 1st, 1990. U.S. Social Security number. She doesn't have one at this point. So application type. This is what makes this form confusing because it has multiple purposes, as you can see, from 1A to 1F, and it depends which application type you select. It will the filing fee document that you need to submit will be different from application type. So for us is 1D. I'm applying for an advanced parole document to allow me to return to United States after a temporary foreign travel. That's 1D. And as I mentioned, it depends what you select right here. It will be everything will be different. So if you check the box 1F, provide the following information about that person into A through 2P. So we checked 1D. So from 1F, which is right here, 1F, I'm sorry, from 2A to 2P to here. So we did not check the box for 1F. So we're gonna go to part 3. Part 3 is processing information. Date of intended departure. You're gonna give an estimate. If you don't get your ticket yet, you give it just estimate right here. In my case, is August the 1st, 2024, and expected length of trip is 14 days, 2 weeks. Are you or any person including in this application now in exclusion, deportation, removal, or recession proceedings? In my case is no. If yes, you're gonna enter this information right here, the name of the HS office. For A, have you ever before been issued a re-entry permit or refugee travel document? If yes, give the following information for the last document issued to you. In my case is no. But in case, if you answered yes, you must enter the date, issued date, and disposition or attached, lost, whatever, right here. So this is the confusing part right here. If you are applying for a non-DACA related advanced parole document, skip to part 7. DACA recipients must complete part 4 before skipping to part 7. I saw a lot of people, what they do part 4. That's not for you. If you are not DACA, part 4 is not for you. And I saw a lot of people putting the reason for travel in part 4. That's not for you. That's wrong. We're going to go through that. So we're still talking here about part 3, processing information. Where do you want this travel document sent to you? In my case, to the US address shown in part 1, 2A through 2I of this form. Make sure this address right here we have right here is right. This is where they're gonna send you the whatever the travel document. Make sure this information is right. So let's go back to our question right here. So if you selected this one, so this does not apply for you. So we're gonna go straight to, as I mentioned before, this is what a lot of people make a mistake right here. They go to part 4, information about your proposal travel. This is not for you. This is for a DACA recipient. Do not touch this part right here. I will show you where you enter the purpose of your travel. If you are not DACA, don't touch this one. This is for DACA recipients. Part 5, complete only if applying for re-entry permit. That's not for you as well. So we're gonna go part 7. This is part 6, complete only if applying for a refugee travel document. That's not for you as well. This is where you give your reason for travel if you are not DACA recipient. Complete only if applying for advanced parole. On a separate sheet of paper, explain how you qualify for an advanced parole document and what circumstances warrant issuance of an advanced parole. Include the copies of any documents you wish considered. This is where you gonna give a reason why you want to travel. This in one on a separate sheet. So, how many trips do you tend to use this document? One trip or multiple trip? In my case, just one trip. If the person intended to receive an advanced parole document is outside the United States, provide the location, city, or town and the country of the U.S. Embassy or Consulate or the DHS overseas office they want us to notify. If you do this one, you're gonna give the city or town and the country. So that's not for us. So this part right here does not apply for us. So we're gonna go to part 8. Employment authorization for new period of parole under operationalized welcome. So I'm requesting an employment authorization document upon approval of my new operationalized welcome period of parole. In my case is no. Now we're gonna go to part 9, which is a signature of the applicant. Read the information on the penalties in the form instruction before completing this part. If you are filing for a re-entry permit or refugee travel document, you must be in the United States to file this application. So they give you clear instruction right here. So here 1A, just I certify under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America that this is application and the evidence submitted with it is all the true and correct. I authorize the release of any information from my records that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services needs to determine eligibility for the benefit I am seeking. You gotta sign it right here, signature of the applicant, the person filing this form. and the date of signature, date, time, telephone number, and you're good to go. But if somebody filed this form for you, he or she must file the part 10, information about the person who prepared this application, if other than the applicant. For example, if you have a preparer that filed this form for you, he or she must put her or his information. He must provide the preparer's full name, the mailing address, and the contact information, email address. The most important I want to mention right here is signature of the preparer. So let's assume that you have a business that did for this form. So that business must sign this form by a black ink. Do not initial or put their full name of the preparer. It must be signed with a black ink and then dated the day you sign it. So this is the end of this form. So now we file the form. Now let's talk about the filing fee of I-131. As I mentioned, it will depend with the application type. So for us, we're going to go straight for advanced parole document. It's going to be $630 if you file paper filing fee. By the way, you cannot, if you're doing this one, you cannot file the form online. So if you fill the form I-485 on after July 30, 2007 and before April 1, 2024, you pay the required form I-485 filing fee, and your form I-485 is still pending, is zero. So which is good. Now we check the fee. Now let's go to the supporting document. So supporting document, it will depend with the application type as well. So we're gonna go to advanced parole document if you are currently in the United States. So you will need this documents right here: a copy of an official form identity document, 2 identical passport style photographs of yourself taken within 30 days of the filing of this application, a copy of any document showing your current status in the United States, an explanation or other evidence showing the circumstances that warrant issuing an advanced parole document, evidence that your trip is for educational if you are a DACA, a copy of USCIS receipt as evidence that you filled form I-485 if you are applying for adjustment of status, and a copy of the U.S. consular appointment letter if you are traveling to Canada to apply for an immigrant visa. This is the required document for adjustment of status for advanced parole document. Now let's look for the address where to file. If you are filing your form I-131 together with your form I-485, same address that you are filing your form I-485, you go to this address right here, check it. But if you file your form I-131 alone and your form 485 receipt notice I-797 notice of action, if it starts with this right here, go to USCIS lockbox file location chart for a certain family-based form. It's going to take you to another page where you check the addresses. Here, if you file in your form I-131 alone and your form I-485 receipt notice start with EAC or SRC, you send it to these addresses right here. If you use USCIS Dallas lockbox, if you use US Postal Service, or FedEx, if you use FedEx, UPS, and DHL deliveries, you send it to this address right here. So if your form starts with this right here, which is LIN or WAC, you send it to this address right here, USCIS Phoenix lockbox. If you use US Postal Service, you send it to this address. If you use other deliveries such as FedEx, UPS, and DHL, you send it to this address right here. So as I mentioned, it will depend what the application type. So, and also based on the receipt number that you receive once you apply for adjustment of status. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.